Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Nika, and with my husband JT, we run a small resale business. It's part-time. We both are full-time workers. I'm a first grade teacher and my husband has his own business. So we put out content to help people who are interested in reselling but don't know how to do it, or don't know where to buy things. So I'm hoping that this channel will be helpful to all of you who are trying it out. We really encourage it because it encourages sustainability, and there's so many treasures out there that you can hunt down. So thank you for watching us. I know it's been a while because I have been closing out my year. Friday was my last day with my kids. I was teaching online, and part of this area here was really my mini classroom. So I had to take all my things back and reorganize my classroom, make it a classroom for next year. We're going back, and I needed to make my space a resale space. Now, if you don't have a lot of space, you have to know how to organize, because it's really easy to get disorganized when you are a reseller, because you buy a lot of things, you don't know where to put them. Sometimes you buy too much. My last video was about all our death pile and how we've gone through it, and I have been dealing with my death pile. And although I said I'm not going to purchase anything else until I get through my death pile, I have picked up a couple of things. Most of the time it's because I'm shopping for myself and then I'll see something, but I definitely have limited my buying so that I can get through my death pile. And because I haven't had a lot of time, I am still listing, which is a priority. But not as much as I usually do, because of, towards the end of the year, it's very crazy for me. But I'd like to show you my new space because I'm kind of proud of it. It's way more functional. So come take a peek. Okay, let's start with my desk. Okay, it's kind of still teachery, but I still grade in here and do little Zoom meetings in here. So I do still have some stuff from school, but actually this is a really cool table. JT made it for me, and this is how I organize just packing stuff, things that I want to sell but I haven't gotten to. I'm kind of a retired scrapbooker, so I'm getting ready to sell my scrapbook stuff. So I started organizing it and looking through it and see what I'm not going to use. But here, this table really holds a lot. So these are the things I'm going to be sharing today. Here's my lighting, which did not fit before. I couldn't put my lights in here. And I found that little white those cubby holes on the side of the road. So I picked them up, and that's where I put all my bags. And right there, those are things that I'll either use for staging or even the cleaning. Those doors have cleaning rags. This is all the things I use to restore shoes and restore purses. This is where I take pictures of shoes, and then I just use this because I use photo room. I don't really need a ironed tablecloth, so I just put a white tablecloth there, and I just hang the clothes and take pictures there. And see how cool this is? I can hang a lot of stuff off this privacy shield, which I originally bought so that my kids didn't see the big mess I had when I was teaching or get distracted. And I like that it opens up too. And then I decided to put one of my racks here that I had broken down to hang up clothes and just grab them so while I'm listing. There's my Rolo and my printer, which I don't really use anymore. And this is my scale. I'm a Starbucks, keep me awake. And then here are some things I will be sharing. So this is on the other side of this rack, are more bins, and this side, maybe a quarter of the garage is used for reselling. And there's my TV while I list comfortably, sit at my chair with my Game of Thrones blanket. Okay, so now you know where I list and just the small little area that I'm in to list. I did have several sales this week, which was really fortunate. I honestly could not list this week. I maybe listed maybe 10 things, if that. on all my platforms because I was so busy. And what's really amazing about being a reseller is that you're not at anybody's time. Like if you want to make money, you got to list, but if you don't have time, then you just don't have time. And I'm fortunate enough to have my income from teaching, but the reselling really helps, and it is my plan for after I retire. Hopefully, I'm hoping I'm going to retire in like 5 years. So I'm trying to just keep the business going and do it when I retire, because I don't want to sit around and do nothing. And it's a great way to make money. It's a great way to spend time. I spend time with JT. We love hunting for treasures. So we call ourselves treasure hunters. And yeah, this is our plan for retirement. So I want to show you some of the things I've sold. I got from my cousin who gave me a lot of plus sizes to sell that she did not fit in, she did not return, a lot of it because of the pandemic. So she decided to kind of go into business with me, and I don't do consignment with anybody else, but because she's my cousin and she really could use the money and I wanted to help her out, so she gave me 2 big bags of clothes. So she has a lot of clothes with tags, and she couldn't return them, so we decided to sell them on my platform if we were both going to benefit from it. And I advised her to have a yard sale with the rest, but I mean, it's not worth listing if we're only going to both make $5 each. So I told her, we would at least need to make $15 each for it to be profitable for both of us. I would prefer 20, 25, but she has some really cool stuff. And plus, my closet, I feel like, needs more plus sizes. I do pick up plus sizes, but they're usually not really that cute, or some of the stuff is more for business attire or work attire, or maybe dress to go to a wedding, those kind of things. I wanted some hip stuff, plus size stuff, and she definitely brought me some things. So I will be showing you that after I show you some of my sales. So the first thing I'm going to do is, the way I do it is I bring up all my tabs. I have Poshmark, eBay. I think I didn't even mention eBay, did I? Mercari and Vinted. Now Curtsy, you have to do on your phone. Come on, Curtsy, get online. It makes life so much easier. And I also sell on Depop, which not too often do I do that, but I do have a lot of vintage clothing that I'm going to be doing, putting on Depop this summer. So hopefully my Depop will start to pick up. I do have sales in there occasionally, so it's worth it to me to just list some of the things I think will sell to that population of people that like those really different, unique pieces of clothing. I went ahead and I grabbed the derma roller. I have about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I bought 10 and they were each $1. So I got it off like a Amazon like return table when I was at the flea market. So I picked them up for $1, and I've already sold several. And here is one. And since I got them for $1, I think this one, because I've had them for a while, I just accepted an offer for $7 so I can make space. And I am really taking, especially for my older stuff, if it's a reasonable offer, I'm just taking them because I want to clear out my stuff. Now, you guys are going to be the witnesses for the first time I use this, because my Zara dress is in here. Now I have my bins labeled and they're coded, and I got this idea from another reseller. They do it a little differently, but it really does help to take your pictures and to pack them up and to put them in some kind of order so you're not digging through the bins. So I've already started. This is I think I only have like one more rack to do, so I will be doing that this summer. But what I do is I go here and I click on the listing. I click on the actual item. See, it's sold. And right there, let me see if you can see it. Right there on the very bottom, it says DS 48. So I don't know, I have a weird way of labeling them, but it works for me. So this is 31 through 60, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I don't think I could do that while I'm holding the camera, so let me pull out the bin. Now usually I would put this bin, big huge bin, which I do recommend these bins. I love these bins. Let's see if you guys can get it. They're great size, they're very reliable, they're clear so you could see what you have inside, but I would have put this bin here, but those are all the things I'm going to show you because all these things are going to get put away. So let's see, I have to do 48, 41 there, and there it is, DS 48. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the Zara denim culotte jeans and the Rebecca Minkoff leather tote. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then you're going to see the difference between doing this where you label it and the ones that aren't labeled. All right, so this is, like I said, I'm working on these, so some of these are done and some of them are not. So this is my rack of listed stuff, and the Patricia Minkoff. I did take an offer because it's been sitting for a while and I need the space in here. Okay, let me go ahead and grab it. But see, look at this mess. Like, it's not organized. So now I'm going to put the camera down to find that. And also my jeans. I first started by listing the brands in here, like the high-end jeans and the regular jeans. Like the Zara jeans would be just regular listed jeans. But I'm going to have to dig. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I pulled the rest of my things. This is a Free People jacket that I had bought for myself, but I didn't like the way it looked on me. So I think I got it on Vinted for like $23. So I did sell it for $30. I did make my money back, not much profit, but at least I'm not holding on to it. And then we have the Zara dress, which costs $2. I sourced with someone who sells dresses for $2 and it was really cute, so I picked it up for $2, and that one sold for $14 because it's been sitting for a long time. I sold that for $7, and I just made a sale today. They haven't paid yet, but I got this purse for $1 and I conditioned it. I do recommend that you learn, watch lots of YouTube videos on how to restore purses and shoes. I have my favorite YouTuber is Beto Leatherworks, and Steve does an amazing job restoring shoes. I love watching him. I've learned so much from him, and check him out. This one, I just conditioned it. It's a Fossil, and I sold it, I believe, for $30. I got it for $1. And Fossil really sells. I do recommend that brand. I always pick up Fossil. And then this one is a cute little purple Neiman Marcus purse I sold on, I believe, nope. And I think I said Patricia Minkoff. It's actually Rebecca Minkoff. So let's see. Yep. So I sold this little purple purse. It's really cute. Patent leather handbag for $25, and I believe I bought this one for $2. So, and it's like brand new. So it's a great deal. And then these have been sitting forever. They're like culotte Zara, and I got these two from that guy that I sourced with, and I sold those for $14. So not a huge amount of profit, but I still am very happy that I'm getting rid of things, which is my goal. And then this one, it's funny because I won't be doing this anymore because now I have bags, but I wanted to protect the leather, especially after I treat it. So I have a friend who shops at Forever 21 all the time. She gives me all her bags. Okay, here we go. Rebecca Minkoff, really cute tote, and I sold this one for $50. Alrighty, tomorrow's Memorial Day, so I'm hoping that it makes some people are in the mood to shop. I just got this bag today at a flea market. This big bag is something that the other bags were in. So always keep bags because you don't want to buy them and you could recycle them. I like that Forever 21. I went ahead and I put it back in my little bin, I'm gonna take out as much air as I can out of this. And then I know Poshmark encourages us to put little gifts and little cards and stuff, but because we're, you know, a sustainable business and we're trying to promote that, I just put a sticker and it says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." I got them on Amazon, and I just don't think there's a need for that. So this one's pre-packaged, so I'm just going to put a sticker. Okay, there's that. And then these pants. So I have a lot of goals this summer. I hope you guys have goals. It's really important to set goals when you're reselling or you're doing a kind of business. For me, I had to jump from being a teacher to being a businesswoman, and sometimes it's completely a different vibe, you know. But for me, it kind of gets me away from the grind of working and having to have a boss and come up with numbers. For me, this is actually very relaxing, and it doesn't seem like a job for me because of the job I already have. Now this one is already wrapped in plastic, so I'm going to just go ahead and stick it in a mailer. And then this one, all this one needs is a sticker. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in, separate the Posh stuff. The Posh stuff, if you didn't know this, you can order these for free. The priority mailers, the post office will send them to you. Just order them online. And this is what Curtsy and Posh uses. So with the Zara dress, you just have to click on your, just go to sales, my sales, and I'll show you everything you sold. It's really some of the things that I didn't think about before, but I do now, is I constantly go to my offers, because if you have a lot of followers, like, your stream can get really busy. So make sure you check your offer button at least a couple times a day, just in case somebody either purchased something or is offering. I've missed some offers because I don't check them, so I'm making it my goal to do that. So then you click on, I clicked on the dress, download the shipping label, download, and it's going to come up. And I love this Rolo, and it's super light. And see that big roll I got? I found that at a flea market, and I have several of those rolls. Like, I have thousands and thousands of labels, and you don't waste paper. You just, it just is awesome to be able to save on paper, because I was using a lot of paper, a lot of ink. And with this Rolo, if you're a new reseller and you're sure that this is what you want to do, I do recommend it. Okay, and then I just go to Rolo printer. My computer's kind of slow, so I'm hoping to get a new computer soon. Then I press print, and it's going to come out here. Watch this. And there you go. And then I just peel it off and I put it on here on the mailer, and then put the dress in. Make sure, these are like all these little pieces of advice, because I have messed up. Make sure, like, if you're doing a lot of, if you're sending a lot, you could write like little notes. I'm doing these one at a time, but if I had a lot and I was just in a hurry, I would write like Zara D for Zara dress. That way I know. And if I'm printing out all my labels at one time, I know where to put them, because I've done this twice where I've sent the wrong thing to the wrong person, and it's just a pain in the butt. So let me go ahead and finish up my packing up, and then I'll show you the good stuff that I got, my plus sizes. They're so cute. Okay, I'll be right back. While I was packing up, I made another sale. And here's another important thing, is this person had asked me a question if an iPhone fits in it, which it does. It does. And make sure that you're answering questions, because right after answering her question, she would purchase this purse. And it's really cute. It's from the Sack. And I've seen this on YouTube with all the stylists on YouTube. Purses like this are really on trend, so I picked it up. So that's another important piece of advice, is watch videos of what people are buying, and people are, there's great creators out there. I've just been exploring YouTube. Karen Britchick is a really good YouTuber, and she shows what's on trend, like for the spring and now for the summer. So there's a lot of great people. She's the one I really like and watch. I'm sure there's more. And if you comment below and recommend somebody, I'll check them out. Okay, last item. And I don't think I showed you the vented. Now this is part of the things that my cousin and I are going to do a coincidement with. It's a really cute boohoo top. Okay, and it has a really cute tie in the front. And on Vinted, you don't, they don't take a percentage. They actually charge the customer a percentage. I made $11 off of it, and I have to split it with my cousin. And this is why I gave her the rest of the things that she had given me, because I told her, I mean, I don't mind, it's $5.50 each. But I sold 2 of her dresses. One was a Reformation dress, and both of us made $25 each from it. And then I sold another dress, and we were able to make about $15 each. So when all of those purchases go through, I'm just gonna sell her part, and it just kind of works out, a little partnership. I get to help her out. She gets to help me out with the plus sizes, because that's really what she's giving me, is plus size clothing, which is super cute and trendy. And I really just want my closet to be for everyone, not just one certain size, because I'm definitely not a small. And I had a lot at first. I had smalls, a lot of smalls, and I'm like, I can't even fit in a small. So if you're a new reseller, make sure you get a diversity. Like today I got a pair of little jeans, little Hudson jeans. Like, I don't mind selling kids stuff either. So the Hudson jeans were kids jeans, and they're so adorable, and I got them for $1, and I think they'll sell. So I'm just trying to expand the things that I sell. And which is why when Poshmark started to allow us to do home goods, I love vintage, so I just started to look for mid-century items, and I've been able to sell those. And I have a lot more that I'm going to be listing this summer, so I'm really excited about that, because that's how my house is decorated, with a lot of mid-century items. All right, so I'm going to finish packing this up. I'm really excited about with this item. Let me see, let me turn my camera around, or actually let me just do this. Okay, so I use IKEA bags, and I think a lot of resellers do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items, and this is without listing a whole lot. And usually if you don't list a whole lot, you don't get a lot of sales, but this week I've been very fortunate to be able to sell things. So I'm gonna continue and list a lot more. And I am going to show you some of the things I'm going to start listing. Okay, let me just finish up here.